Hi, I am Karthik Rannan. I am the president of the Wall Street Club of BITS Pilani Hyderabad campus. Yes, so the collaboration with XLR was an excellent one. We conducted a Power BI workshop with Advanced Excel over a span of 3 days. The workshop was almost 12 hours long in total. Mr. Karthik, who was an amazing trainer, helped the students understand the concepts deeply. I am sure that the students will be able to apply these concepts in their careers as well as their daily lives while they try to navigate the world of finance. I am happy that we will be able to close this workshop successfully on a very good note.
Hi, I am Raghunendra Singh and I am the Technical Director of the Wall Street Club at BITS Pilani Hyderabad campus. It was a great amazing conducting this workshop with XLR. The trainer, Mr. Karthik, was an excellent person where he explained in very detailed manner on how to give great insights using very complex data sets, which was very helpful for the people who are interested in the field of finance, business or analytics in general. Thank you.
I attended a workshop conducted by CSA and ACM in collaboration with XLR. So it was a machine learning workshop. We learned a lot from the course and it was a great experience attending the workshop.
The trainer was very helpful. He had a hands-on approach with his teaching and it was fabulous.
This was a great experience for me. So I would absolutely love it if XLR and its team would come again to our campus and conduct more events like this.
The trainer was very helpful. He had a hands-on approach with his teaching and it was fabulous.
This was a great experience for me. So I would absolutely love it if XLR and its team would come again to our campus and conduct more events like this.
The journey was great. Initially, I thought that I was not proficient enough in Excel, but later I came to know there was no prerequisites for it, and then I applied for it, and it was a great course, and it started from basics and took me to a great extent.
Good evening, myself Kavya Ganatra. I am from Computer Science Association. I was the POC for this ML workshop conducted by CSA and ACM in collaboration with XLR. The experience of the workshop was really nice. The feedback from all the students was positive. They understood the concept. The workshop was also practical based with some questions. The experience with XLR was very smooth. They helped us in conducting the workshop smoothly right from the booking of the vendor and deciding the course till the distribution of certificates. In overall, this workshop was a success during our technical fest Atmos, and I thank XLR for being a part of it. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. So, how are you? I need response. Yeah, good. So, today we have a Mr. Abhishek. He's explain about operators. Okay, today there is no quiz, okay? Yeah, Abhishek, over to you. Just take the class.
Yeah, thank you, Channa. Hi guys, good morning. Can anyone please let me know whether my voice is audible or not?
Yeah, Abhishek, it's audible.
Fine. Let me share my screen. So till which concept we have discussed yesterday, guys? Anyone let me know till which concept? Typecasting variables. Then after variables, we have discussed so many things. Okay, classification of operators. Okay, assignment operator. Done, right? Yes. Okay, assignment done, right? Arithmetic assignment done? Yes. Okay. So, guys, do you have any doubts in arithmetic operator or assignment operator? How does assignment operator works? Clear, right? Oh, very good. So today, let us discuss the most important operator is increment or decrement operator. So very important, guys. Listen carefully. The third most important operator, that is increment or decrement operator. So the name itself says this. So increment. So increment means what? Increase the value by 1. So you can represent increment operator with the help of plus plus sign. So this plus plus includes, this is an increment operator. So decrement operator is nothing but decreasing the value by 1. Means you can represent minus minus. Plus plus indicates increment, minus minus indicates decrement. So in this increment or decrement, again it is further classified into two types. It is again further classified into two types. That is pre and another is post. Okay, in this pre, again we have two types. That is pre-increment and pre-decrement. Pre-increment, pre-decrement. Here we have post-increment, post-decrement, like this. Okay. So let us discuss. First of all, let us understand what is pre and what is post. Guys, basically I'm asking, forget about Java. What do you mean by pre? Pre means what? Normally I'm asking. Pre means what? Pre means before. So the meaning of pre is before. The meaning of post is after. So assume when you are studying in colleges, right, or else in school. So assign. First of all, assume they have assigned a test for you. For example, your final semester exams or else your final exams are going to commence. Assume they have declared one date. For example, 28th. Assume this is the date they have finalized. Means from 28th your exams will commence. So due to some conditions, okay, the exams are preponed. It means what? Means 28 is the day which they have confirmed your exams. But Due to some conditions, what happened? They have preponed. Means whatever the date they have mentioned, so your exams are going to be conducted before, right? Whether it is 26 or 27 or 25, 24, whatever it may be. Preponed means before. So first, whatever the date they have declared, for that before. Okay, the same way. Post means what happens? For example, your exams are postponed. Means whatever the date they have declared, after the date. Maybe it might start from 29th or 30 or else 31st, like something. So this is what actually the pre and post means. So pre means whatever they have declared for that before. Post means whatever they have declared for that after. So when it comes to Java, what is this pre and what is this post? For which one before and for which one after? Actually, it is for the variable here. For the variable, it is pre and post. Let me tell you how this pre-incremented is clear. Pre means already I told you. Assume I have int a is equal to some 10. Assume. So if I want to mention pre-increment for this, so first what happen for this a variable, the increment will happen before. So you have to mention increment means first plus followed by variable a. For the variable a, we have to do the increment before. The same way, pre-decrement means for the variable a, we have to decrease followed by variable. For the variable, before we have to decrement. And here also, for the variable a, before we have to increment. We'll see how does it work. The same way post also. For variable a, after the increment will happen. So for variable a, after we have to increment a plus. Same way, a minus. So this is how we declare the variables. Now, listen carefully, guys. First, we will discuss about pre. So pre means what? I told before. Okay. So let me tell you how does this work. So assume I have int a is equal to some 7. I will do like this. Plus a plus a and system dot out dot println plus a. Okay. And finally, I will print system dot out dot println. I will print a value like this. So let us see what will be the output here and what will be the output here. Okay, listen carefully. When control comes to this line, so a container will get created, a type container will get created, and the value 7 will be stored inside that. When control comes to this particular state, so what kind of increment is this? For the variable we are incrementing before means 3. So how does this pre-increment will happen? Listen carefully, guys. This is not a rocket science or something. Very easy it is. First, we have to perform increment. Plus is nothing but what? Increment. Okay. So plus stands for increment. So first what you have to do, you have to increase the value. So already we have 7. Now this 7 will be replaced with 8 because it will increase the value by 1. Okay. So after increasing, what is there here? Variable is there. Now what is stored inside variable a? 8. That 8 will get substituted here. 8 will get substituted. So whatever the value you have substituted, that value only will be used. Okay, 8 will get substituted here, but I am not using, leave it. Now, when control comes to this line, again, plus. Whatever the 8 we have, it will become 9. Okay, and then variable a. What is stored inside variable a? 9. This updated value you have to substitute 9. And whatever the value you have substituted, this value only you should use. So 9 will be used, but I'm not using, leave it. Now when control comes to this line, again here, plus means again this 9 value becomes 10. After increment, again I'm using a. So A, what is stored inside variable A? 10. So the 10 will be used. The 10 will be substituted and the 10 will be used. So now 10 is substituted and that value I am printing. So 10 will get printed. Now tell me what is the value stored inside A? The value stored inside A is 10. So 10 will be the output. Understood, guys? Understood, everyone? So it's simple. This increment operator and decrement is very easy and important also. Okay, listen. Now we will check the output. Let me declare initially int A is equal to same values. I'll take 7 plus A plus A system.out.println plus A, and finally I need to print A value. This is what we have declared. So here what will be the output? Here actually 8, here 9, and while printing I'll get 10, and here also 10. So now let us check the output. Java C pre and post dot Java compile time successful. Java pre and post. See 10 10. So this is what our expected output is, and exactly the same output we are getting. Right, guys? Yes. So now the same way decrement also works. So increment will increase the value by 1. Okay. And decrement will decrease the value by 1. And rest everything is same. Okay. For that, let us take one example. Let us take one example and let us understand it. Now let me print A, let me print B, let me print C value also. Yes. Listen here. When control comes to this line, so A container will get created and 7 will be stored. And B container will get created and 5 will be stored. And when control comes to this line, so here C container will get created. And what I am doing here, plus A. plus minus minus b minus 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 a plus plus b minus 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 b. This is what I have written. So plus a means first I have to increment. So now 7 becomes 8. And that now a, what is stored inside a? 8. Now that 8 will get substituted over here. Plus here pre-decrement minus minus b. Now already the value of b is 5. So this value will get reduced to 4. Minus minus means you have to decrease by 1. So it becomes 4. Now that 4 will be substituted over here. 8 plus, let me write it over here. 8 plus 4 and here minus, again minus minus 8. So minus minus means this 8 becomes again 7 and that 7 will get substituted over here. Minus minus 7 plus, again plus b. Means already the b value is 4. Now it will get incremented by 5 and that 5 will get substituted. Plus 5 minus minus b. So now b value should get decremented to 4 and after decrementing now that 4 will get substituted. So now plus 4 minus 4. Okay. 8 minus 7 is 1. 1 plus 5 is 6. So totally what should be the output stored inside 6? Sorry, inside C, that is 6. So if I print A, what is the value of A? 7. If I print B, what is the value of B? 4. If I print C, the value stored inside C is 6. Shall we check the output? Guys, these type of pseudo codes only will be asked in your written test, technical written test. Okay, so that's why I'm teaching you all this. Very important. See, 7, 4, 6. That is what the output we have expected. Here it is 7, 4, 6. Understood, guys? How pre-increment and pre-decrement works? Why B is 4? I have already traced it, right? I have already traced it. What you are doing while tracing? So it decrements. So trace it again properly. You will get the output. Understood, guys, everyone? Yes, understood or not? Don't worry, I'll take one more example. So this is the story about pre-increment and pre-decrement. Okay. So now let us see how post works. Let's see how post works. Post means what? After. Means for which one after? For example, assume same example I'll take. Int A is equal to 7. Okay. A plus A plus system dot out dot println A plus and system dot out dot println at last I'll print A value. So now what happens? When control reaches this statement, A container will get created and 7 will be stored. And when control reaches this statement, first what I'm doing, listen carefully. Don't get confused. This is very important. So I'm substituting value of A. So what is stored inside A? 7 is stored. That 7 will get substituted first. 7 will get substituted. After substituting plus means what happens? Now this becomes 8. And always you have to use the substituted value. Remember carefully, whatever the value got substituted, only that value has to be used. Not the value stored inside container. No, whatever the value got substituted, only that you have to use. And when control comes to next statement, again A. What is stored inside A? 8. That 8 will get substituted. And plus, it becomes 9. So now which one you have to use here? Always the substituted value, that is 8, has to be used. Okay. Now when control comes to this statement, again a plus plus. So what is the value of a? 9. That 9 will get substituted here. 9 will get substituted. And then plus plus. 9 becomes 10. But which value you have to use? The substituted value only should be used. So 9 will get used here. Means 9 will get printed. But when it comes to a value, what is stored inside a? 10. So what will be the output here? 10 will be the output. See? Should be 9. Here it should be. I'm successful. Am I getting 9, 10? So what did you observe here? So what did you observe in pre-increment and post-increment? When it comes to pre-increment, listen carefully. When it comes to pre, what happens? First, this is pre-increment. First, what you have to do? First, increase the value. Means, first you have to update the value, which is stored in container. First, you have to update. Then what you have to do? You need to substitute. Then what you have to? You have to do, use the substituted First, you have to update. After updating, you have to substitute. And after substituting, you have to use the substituted value. Use the substituted value. So that is what we did. So first, what we have to do? We have to increase, which is nothing but update. That is the first step. After updating, you have to substitute the updated value. So after substituting the updated value, so whatever the value it is substituted, that value you have to use. So this is what we followed in pre. And when it comes to post, in post what we have done, a plus plus. Wait guys, just a second. I'll get the charger. So in post what we have to do, in post, first substitute the value. Substitute the value. So after substituting, what you have to do? You need to perform updation, then update. Then after updating, which value you have to use? You have to use substituted value. Use substituted value, but not updated value. Okay, remember these steps. These steps are very important. Just a second, wait. I'll take my charger. Has understood or not? Obviously. Obviously, see, finally you have to do updation. That is what. Whether you are doing pre or post, it doesn't matter. What we have to do is it should get updated. Whether it is pre or post, we are doing it for updation purpose only. But what is the difference here means in pre, what happens? You will update, then you will use it. But when it comes to post, that is not the case. First, you will use the existing value. For next time, you will use the updated value. So that is what happening here. That is what the difference here. If you want to observe the main difference, you can observe here. So here, first, what is the value got substituted? Here 7, here 8, and here 9, and for next it is 10. But if you look this, but here see what happens. Here 8, here 9, and 10. 10. So this is what the output. There is difference. Don't think. Here what is happening? This is before. This is pre. When it comes to pre, first it will increment. Then that incremented value will be used. So that is why 8. Initially it is 7, that is why here 8. But if you observe this, so if you observe this, this is post. Here what is happening? First it is using the existing value only here. Then whatever the value got updated, that is used for next time. Clear? There is difference. Don't get confused. But value will get updated. The thing is, how you are using will be matters here. Guys, understood the difference? Understood or not? So when it comes to pre, first it will update, then updated value will be used in pre. But in post, existing value will be used and updated value will be used for next time. Okay. Don't get confused here. If you want, again I'll explain. Assume this is pre and assume this is post. Int a is equal to 7. Same values I'll take. Plus plus a plus plus a system dot out dot println a plus plus. Sorry. System dot out dot println plus plus a and system dot out dot println I'll print a value. The same thing here also I'll do. Int a is equal to 7, but here the small change, that is plus plus. Okay, plus plus system dot out dot println a plus plus system dot out dot println a. Listen, here a container will get created and 7 will be stored. When it comes to this line, listen carefully. Here plus plus means first increase. So 7 becomes 8 and that 8 will be used here. Updated value will be used. The same way here also. First update becomes 9 and 9 will be used. And here first update 9 becomes 10 and the 10 will be used. And what is the value of a finally stored here? 10. So 10 will get printed. 8, 9 and 10, 10 will be used. But here same a container will get created, 7 will be stored. And here a, what is stored inside a? 7. First 7 will be used, the existing value will be used. Then increment, then 7 becomes 8. But which value will be used here? 7. But here which value is used? Updated value. But here existing value. And then what about updated value? This updated value will get used for next time. Then plus plus. Now 8 becomes 9. But which value is used here? Existing. So 8 will be substituted and 8 is used. And a, what is stored inside a? 9. So 9 will get substituted over here. And then it becomes 10. So again, So which value got substituted here? 9. So 9 will get printed. And what is stored inside here finally? The value of A is 10. See, the way it gets substitutes varies. Here 7, 8, 9, and finally the value stored inside A is 10. Here 8, 9, 10, and finally the value will be stored is 10. So finally the value will get stored is same. But how it is getting substituted is the matter. Understood? Here guys, don't get confused. Okay. Now I'll give one example. You have to solve it. First, let me solve one example. The value of A, what is the value of B, and what is the value of C. So I'll give 2 minutes of time, solve it and tell me the output. Take a book, take a paper, or else take a book, take a pen, solve it and tell me. Okay, yes, 9, 5, 16. Okay, we'll check. Others? Value, B value, C value. I need 3 values. What is A, what is B, and what is C? So listen, I'll solve. You people take one entire decade to solve this. Listen guys. A will be stored inside A, and inside B 4, and C container will get created, that we have to check now. So initially A minus minus plus b minus b plus minus of minus a plus a plus minus a. This is what I have given. So a, first substitute a, that is 10, then will get substituted, and then decrement, it becomes 9. And again plus b. So first it will get incremented to 5, and then 5 will get substituted. Then minus. Then again b. So first b value will get substituted, that is 5, and then again plus. Now it becomes 6. And then again minus a. So minus means again a value will get incremented to 8, and that 8 will get substituted over here. Okay. And again plus a. So again 8 becomes 9, and that 9 will get substituted. Plus minus. So first b will get decremented to 5, and that 5 will get substituted. So now plus 5 minus 5. Then here 10 minus 8 is 2. 2 plus 9 is 11. 11 plus 5 is 16. So that 16 will get stored. 9, 5, 16 is the output. 9, 5, 16. Like this, you have to solve. Look at the output. 9, 5, 16. Yes or not? Understood, everyone? How pre-post works? Finally, the value should get updated, but how the way you are using will be matters here. Okay, remember this, very important. So don't get confused. Clear, no? Shall we continue further? Or else you need one more example? Need one more example or continue further? Okay, one more. Okay, one more, okay, fine. So this time I'll give a little complex one. Tell me the output of A, B, C, and as well as K. Solve it and tell me the output. I'll give 3 minutes of time. Fast. I'll do 13. become A value 30. A value is in minus. Check properly. A value is minus 12. So these are I don't understand how to find K value. Just substitute all this. Try solving all this. You will get K value. Check properly. Again, take 2 minutes of time and check properly. It's time and check properly. Okay. Listen here, guys. I'll solve. Listen, everyone. If you have any doubts, listen here carefully. So, what is the A value stored? Minus 12. I gave in negative, not 12, minus 12. And B value plus 13. C value 21. And we have to find K value. Okay. So, first, C minus 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 of plus A plus B minus 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 of C minus 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 of minus B plus A plus minus plus C plus A minus plus C plus. So this is what I have given. So first, C. Substitute the value of C, that is 21. Minus. Now this 21 becomes 20. Minus plus means A value becomes minus 11. And solve that minus 11. Plus B minus. So what is the value of B? The value of B is 13. Substitute 13. And minus means this becomes 12. So minus of, again, C. So what is the value of C? 20. Substitute that 20 and minus. This becomes 90. And again, minus B. First decrease the value of B. So it becomes 11 and substitute that 11 plus A plus. So what is the value of A? A value is minus 11. Substitute minus 11 and this becomes minus 10. Minus of plus C. First it becomes 20. And then the 20 will get substituted. Plus, what is the value of A? A value is minus 10. Substitute minus 10 and then decrease, minus minus. Now it becomes minus 11. Okay, and then plus C plus plus. So what is the value of C? The value of C is 20, and now it becomes 21. This is what we have got. Now try solving this. First, 21 minus into minus is plus 11 plus 13 minus 20 minus 11. Again, plus into minus, that is minus 11. Again, minus 20. So plus into minus, again minus, plus 20. Divided by 2 times. So wait just a second. Here minus 20, then minus, here plus into minus, that is minus. Okay, minus, and again just minus 10. Does not respond. So here minus 20, and plus into minus is minus 10 plus 20. So this is what we have got. So here minus 20 plus 20 cancels. Okay, then plus 11 minus 11. Okay, yeah. So now let us start substituting it. So 21 plus 11. Sorry, 21 plus 13. So both are plus. Plus 21 plus 13. That is 34. 34 minus 20. So 34 minus 20, that is 14. So 14 minus 20, that is minus 6. So here we'll get minus 6. So minus 6 minus 11, that is minus 17. So minus 17 minus 10, that is minus 27. So here what is the k value? K value is minus 27. So shall we check? So a value is 7. The value is minus 11. Wait, guys, just a second. Something problem with it. and K value is minus 27. And C value is, wait, we'll check here. Close it and open it. Minus 27 and C value is 21 and B value is 11 and C value is minus 11. This is what the output. So let us check. Minus 7 where we have mistake there. Let's solve again. Reason guys, we'll solve it again. Somewhere it went mistake. So A value is minus 12, B value 13, C value 21, and we have to find K value. Okay, so first C minus minus. So what is the value of C? C value is 21, substitute 21 and minus minus. So this becomes 20. Okay. Increment this. So 21 will get substitute. So 21 minus again plus plus A. So plus plus means, so initially it is minus 12. So increments means what happens? It becomes minus 11. So that minus 11 will get substituted over here plus again. So B plus 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 to B value will get substituted, that is 13, and now it becomes 12. Again minus. So C. So what is the value of C? The value of C is 20, and now minus minus, this becomes 19. And then again minus minus B. So now it becomes 11. That 11 will get substituted plus again A plus plus. So what is the value of A? The value of A is minus 11. So minus 11 will get substituted, and now it becomes plus plus. So means it will increase. So increase means how much? Minus 10. Again minus plus plus C. So first it will get incremented to 20, and that 20 will get substituted. Plus again A minus minus. So what is the value of A? A value is minus 10. And now it will get decremented. Decrement means it will get minus 11. Again plus C plus plus. So what is the value of C? C value is 20, and finally it becomes 21. So here minus 11, 11, 21, and now substitute this. So 21 minus into minus plus 11 plus 13 minus 20 minus 11. So minus into plus minus 11 minus 20 minus 10 plus 20. Okay. So here minus 20 plus 20 and plus 11 minus 11. So 21 plus 13 plus 21 plus 13, that is 34. So 34 minus 20, that is 14. So 14, till here it is done. 14 minus 11 minus 10. So 14 minus 11 is plus 3 minus 10 is minus 7. So the value of K is minus 7 and the value of C is 21. The value of B is 11 and the value of A is minus 11. Minus 11, 11, 21, 7. So let us check. See guys, minus 11, 11 plus 21 minus 7. Are we getting the exact output? Understood or not, everyone? So understood, right, how pre and post works? So you have to solve carefully. Even if you miss single thing, no, the entire output will be gone. Minus 11, 11, 21, minus 7. Okay. Say same output. This is something is wrong with this. Not responding. See, minus 11, 11 plus 21 minus 7. Clear, right? Everyone understood how pre, post, increment, decrement works, guys? Any doubts? Guys, any doubts? Okay, shall we continue? So these types of pseudocodes only they will ask you in written test, guys. And in most of the technical interviews, these type of questions only they will give. And when it comes to technical MCQs, right? So they will give like this. So they will give this type of pseudocode. They will give 4 options. So you have to solve it like this and you have to click the right option. So difference between A plus plus and plus plus A. Already I have told, no, Mahesh, what you are doing at the time. Oh. Now let us continue. So how many kinds of operators are done? So arithmetic is done, assignment is done, increment, decrement is done. Now we will discuss 4 kind of operator. That is, now let us discuss about increment, decrement done. Now relational operator. Relational operator. So what is this relational operator? So the name itself says, guys, it is used to tell the relationship between two values. So whatever the two data we pass to it, okay? So it tells the relationship in Boolean format. Means what? True or false. So if you pass two data as an input to this relational operator, it gives the output in Boolean format. Means either true or false. For example, relational operators are greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, double equal to, and not equals to. So these are all the relational operators. Okay. Now let us see. For example, I have a value as 10, b value as 20. This is also int, this is also int. Now if I use a is greater than b. So what is the value of a? 10. 10 is greater than 20? False. So it gives false as output. So if you give two values as an input to the relational operator, the result will be in Boolean, either true or false. So now let us check with one example. Now let me take int a is equal to 7, int b is equal to 3, assume. A is greater than b, a is less than b, a is greater than or equal to b, a is less than or equal to b, a is equal to b, and a is not equal to b. So first, whether 7 is greater than 3? No, the statement is not correct. Sorry, wait, 7 is greater than 3? Yes, it is correct. True. 7 is greater than 3. So 7 is less than 3. It is not true. Not true means false. Okay. And 7 is greater than or equal to 3? Yes, true. 7 is less than or equal to 3 is false. Whether 7 is equal to 3, guys, there is difference here. Listen carefully. Don't get confused here. So this equals is different and this equals is different. This is assignment operator. This is assignment operator. This is relational operator. This is used to assign the value. This is used to compare the value. Don't get confused. If I use like this, so this is to assign, but this is to compare. So now I am comparing here. A is equal to B. Whether 7 is equal to 3? Definitely not. So the output is false. A is not equal to B. Correct. 7 is not equal to 3. So true. So this is the output. See? True, false, true, false, false, true. Same thing. True, false, true, false, false, true. Understood how relational works, guys? Relates between data values are either 0 or 1. What is that 0? So understood, no? So you have to pass the numeric data to the relational operator so that it evaluates and it gives the output in Boolean format, whether true or false. For example, if I give both values same, 7, 7. In this case, what happens? 7 is greater than 7? No. Means false. Here, 7 is less than 7? False. Whether 7 is greater than or equal to 7? Yes, it is equal to. So, it is true. 7 is less than or equal to? Yes. Equal to is there? No. So, true. Whether 7 is equal to 7? True. Whether 7 is not equal to 7 is false. This is what the output. When both the values are same. See? false, false, true, 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 false. False, false, true, 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 false. Clear, right, guys? So this is how relational operator works. And now the most important thing, that is logical operator. Fifth one, logical operator. So what is this logical operator? So basically this logical operator is also takes two inputs. Okay. So let me tell you how does it happen. So basically this is classified into and, or, not. So these are the most important logical operators. So first let us discuss and. So when it comes to and, so it takes two values, right? I said. So assume, let me take A and let me take B. And the AND operator is represented with like this. And OR operator is like this. NOT operator is represented like this. And if I use AND operator, ampersand, double ampersand is represented as AND operator. So assume, so here the two values which you are going to pass to AND or has to be Boolean only. You have to pass Boolean data as input and the logical operator will returns Boolean data only. Okay. You are not supposed to use any, numeric operators. The input should be in Boolean and output also will be in Boolean. For example, assume my A value is true and B value also true. Then true and true becomes true, guys. True and true is true. I told, right, both the values you are giving as an input to the AND operator should be Boolean only. And the output also will be in Boolean. And assume if A is true, B is false, and true and false becomes false. For example, if A is true, or A is false, B is true, then the output will be in false. If both are false, false and false is false. So when it is returning true, when A value is true, B value is true, then only it is returning true. When both A and B are true, then only AND operator returns true. If any of whether A or B is false, then entire output becomes false. Understood, guys? Oh. Now let us discuss about R. So this is about thing is wrong with this. So now let us discuss about OR operator. This is about AND. Now we'll see how OR operator works. The same way, it takes two values, A, B, and what happens when you apply OR. Assume if A value is true, B value is true, then OR operator will return true. If A is true, B is false, then also OR operator returns true because any one should be true. If A is false, B is true, then also it returns true. Why? Because if any one is true, it returns true. If A is false, B is also false, then OR operator will return false. So when OR operator will return true, if either of the one is true, it returns true. Okay, this is about OR. So now let us see NOT operator. So how NOT operator works? For example, this is not. Assume if A is true and if you apply NOT operator, it becomes false. If it is false, if you apply NOT operator, it becomes true. True means false, false means true. Like the inverse. Understood? Yes, it is like a negation operator. We can also call this not operator as negation operator. Not operator, negation operator, or complement. All these three are same. So clear, right? Okay. Now listen carefully. Is greater than B and equal to B. Is not equal to A and A is not equal to B. No. Say is greater than or equal to B plus plus what is the value of A? What is the value of B? Listen carefully, guys. Let me explain how does this works. Here, listen carefully. A and 13 is stored. So B container will get created, 5 is stored. Now when control reaches this statement, so minus minus A means, wait, let me write it over here. Minus minus A is greater than B plus plus and A minus minus is greater than or equal to plus plus B. So minus minus A. First it will decrement to 12 and the 12 will get substituted. greater than. So first b value 5 will get substituted and now it will get incremented to 6. Listen carefully here. 12 is greater than 5, which is true. So now this first statement is returning true. Remember carefully, when it comes to AND operator, if first statement returns true, then only it will go and check for second statement. Okay, now it checks for second statement. A minus minus. What is the value of A? The value of A is 12. And now it will reduce to 11. Is greater than or equal to plus plus. Now this becomes 7 and this 7 will get substituted. 12 is greater than or equal to 7, which is true. So true means true and true. Now this operator will return true. For the first one, the output is next, second one. B plus plus is less than or equal to minus minus A and plus plus A is less than or equal to minus minus B. Listen carefully here. B plus plus. What is the value of B? The value of B is 7. Now it will get incremented to 8. Now 7 is less than or equal to minus minus A. Minus minus means this becomes 10 and the 10 will get substituted over here. Listen carefully. 7 is less than or equal to 10. 7 is less than or equal to 10, which is true. Now here first statement is returning true. Now it will check what kind of operator. It is AND operator. When it comes to AND operator, if first statement is true, then only it will check for the second statement. Now it checks for the second statement, that is plus plus A. Now this becomes 11 and substitute that 11. 11 is less than or equal to minus minus B. Now this becomes 7 and that 7 will get substituted and 11 is less than or equal to 7, that is false. So true and false is finally false. Now when control comes to this line, check first. Not of minus minus A is greater than or equal to B plus plus. And plus plus A is less than or equal to B plus plus. So this is what I have written. Now check first. Minus minus A. So what is the value of A? The value of A is 11. Minus minus means it becomes 10. Not of 10 greater than or equal to. So what is the value of B? The value of B is 7. Substitute 7 and here it will get increased to 8. Now, whether 10 is greater than or equal to 7? Yes, true. But I am using not operator here. True becomes false. Now this statement is becoming false. Now check what kind of operator? AND operator. When it comes to AND operator, if first statement returns false, then control will never go for second statement. Why? Because when AND operator will return true, when both are true. If first one is only false, then whether second one is true or false, no matters, it will be false only. So no need to go and check, right? No use. So why to waste our time? Already first statement becomes false, so blindly it will declare false. It will never check the second statement. Understood everyone? Now when control comes to this statement, A minus minus is equal to B plus plus and A plus plus is greater than minus minus B. Now check A minus minus. So what is the value of A? A value is 10. So 10 will get substituted. Minus minus means it becomes 9. Is equal to B plus plus. So what is the value of B? B value is 8. So 8 will get substituted and now this B value will get incremented to 9. Now whether 10 is equal to 8? False. If first statement is only false, control will never go to second statement. So directly it will return false. Now what is the value of A? The value of A is 9. B value is also Guys, understood, guys? Understood? Yes, everyone? Kindly reply. Here also, if first statement becomes false, control will never go and check for the second statement. Never. So true, true, false, false, 9, 9. That is output. Save it. Let me execute this. I use double brackets. Compile time successful. Say that true, false, 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 9, 9. Understood or not? Understood, everyone? So how does this increment, decrement works here? Oh, thank you. So always what you have to remember here, if first statement is returning true, then only the control will go to the second statement. If first statement itself false, then the control will never go for second statement, guys. This you have to remember. Okay. So here what is happening? Here the first statement is returning true. So once if it is returning true, then only the control will go for the second statement. If first statement itself false, then the control will never go and check for the second statement. No use. Yes or not? Already first statement becomes false. Then what is the use of checking in second statement? Understood, everyone? So this you have to remember, guys. Oh. Now we will see one example with OR operator. So let us take the same example with OR operator. So same example I am taking with OR operator. Let us see how will this works. Listen. So here A value will be 13, B value will be 5. Now, when comes to this line, so minus minus A. First it will get decremented to 12 and then 12 will get substituted. 12 is greater than B plus plus. So what is the value of B? B value is 5 and now this becomes 6. Now check. 12 is greater than 5? Yes, true. Listen carefully. True. Now it will check what kind of operator. This is OR operator. So now tell me when OR operator will return true? When both the statements are true, or else if any one is also true, then it returns true. So already this statement became true. So if any one is true, then why should I need to check this one? Now control will never go and check this one. Why? Simply time waste. Already it is true. When OR operator returns true, if any one is true, it will return true. So already first statement is true, so directly it will return true. Now control comes to second statement. Here check. b plus plus. So what is the value of b? B value is 12. B value is 12. Now it becomes 13. Is less than or equal to minus a. Wait. Sorry, b value, right? I'm incrementing b. Just a second. Actually, it was 12. Now, when control comes to this line, b plus plus. So what is the value of b? B value is 6. Is less than or equal to, means after 6, it becomes 7. Now minus a. So a value is 12. Now it will get decremented to 11 and that 11 will get substituted. Now 6 is less than or equal to 11. Yes, it is true. 6 is less than or equal to 11, which is true. So already the first statement is returning true, then the control will never go for second statement. So directly it will return. And now when control comes to this particular line, so not of minus a. So minus means, so it becomes 10 and 10 will get substituted. 10 is greater than or equal to, p value is 7, plus means it becomes 8. So 10 is greater than or equal to 7, which is true. But if I'm using not operator, it becomes false. Not of true is false. If first statement becomes false, now it checks which kind of operator or operator. If first statement is false, it's okay. But still I have hope. Maybe the second statement might return true. Who knows? We don't know, right? First statement is false, it's okay. It is or operator. Now the control will go and check for second statement also. So plus a means it becomes 11 and 11 will get substituted. 11 is less than or equal to, so b value is 8 and now it becomes 9. So 11 is less than or equal to 5. It is also false. False or false is false. Now this one, a minus. So a value is 11 minus means it becomes 10. So 11 is equal to b plus plus. So what is the value of b? B value is 9. Now plus means it becomes 10. Now check whether 11 is equal to 9. False. If first statement is returning false, now it will check what kind of operator or operator. Now or operator means it has to go and check for second statement also. Now it will check here. False or, so a value is 10. 10 plus means it becomes 11 is greater than minus b. So minus means this 10 becomes 9. So substitute 9. 10 is greater than 9. Yes, true. So or operator, false or true, that is true. And finally a value is 11. B value is 9. Understood, everyone? True, false, 11, 9. See, true, false, true, 11, 9. So this one is true here. I told false. That is true. False or true is true. Yeah, true, false, true, 11, 9. See, same output. True, false, true, 11, 9. Understood, everyone? Understood, guys? So how AND operator works and how OR operator works. When it comes to AND operator, if first statement is false, listen carefully, again I will tell you the difference. In case of AND operator, This is statement 1 and statement true. Okay. When it comes to AND operator, if statement 1 is false, if already the statement 1 is false, the control will never check for statement 2. Why? Because already it is false. So directly it will return false. So when the control will go here, if statement 1 is true, then only the control will go and check for statement 2, or else the control will never go. But in case of OR operator, in case of OR operator, statement 2. Okay, how it works? If statement 1 is true, then the control will never go. Control will never go. Why? Because already it is true, so blindly it will return true. So need not to check here. If the statement 1 is false, then the control will go and check for statement 2. So here, if it is false, control will never go. But here, if it is false, then the control will go. Here, if it is true, the control will go. Here, if it is true, the control will never go. Understood, guys? Understood the difference? Yes. So now I'll give you one example that you have to solve. Okay. Now let us see how many of you will solve and how many of you will tell the correct answer. Are guys done? Solve it, everyone. Kindly solve it and tell me the output. Listen, let me solve it. Reason here. So A value is 5. B value is 30. Now, plus A is less than minus B. And not of A plus is greater than or equal to B minus. So here, plus A means 5 becomes 6 and 6 will get substituted, less than this becomes 12 and 12 will get substituted. 6 is less than 12, that is true. So first statement returns true. Now it will check is AND. In case of AND, now it will go and check for second statement as well. Because AND operator first is returning true, now we have to check second also. And so not of A plus. So A value is 6. Now this becomes 7. 6 is greater than or equal to. So B is 12. Minus means it becomes 11. So 6 is greater than or equal to 12, which is false, but not operator will make it as true. So true and true, that is true. So first statement will return what? First statement will return true here. Okay. So then second one. Something happened to this. Again, second. So plus A is equal to B plus. So now check plus A means it becomes 8 and 8 is equal to B. So B is 11, now it becomes 12. So whether 8 is equal to 11? False. So false means in case of AND operator, the control will never go and check for second statement, directly it will print false. Now, in case of OR operator, so not of A minus is greater than or equal to plus B, or B plus is not equal to A minus. So not of, what is the value of A? The value of A is 8. So 8 minus means now it becomes 7. So 8 is greater than or equal to plus B. So already B is 12, now it becomes 13 and the 13 will get substituted. So 8 is greater than or equal to 13, that is false. So false and not, so it becomes true. So it becomes true. In case of OR operator, if first statement is true, control will never check for second statement, directly it will give the output as true. Now let us check for this one. A minus is not equal to minus B. So what is the value of A minus? A minus is not equal to minus B, or A plus is less than or equal to minus B. So what is the value of A? The value of A is 7. Substitute 7. Now minus means it becomes 6. Is not equal to minus B. So it becomes 12 and the 12 will get substituted. So 7 is not equal to 12, that is true. Already if it is true, need not to check the second statement. So directly it will return true. True, false, true, 6 to 12. Understood, guys? Yes. True, false, true, 6 to 12. So see, that is what the output we got. Shall we check? True, false, true, 6, 12. So how many of the got the same output? True, false, true, 6 to 12. Yes. 613 no, 513 no. We'll check. True, false, true, true, 6, 12. Are we getting the exact output? True, false, true, true, 6, 12. Guys, understood or not? How AND operator works, how OR operator works, when the control will go, when the control will never go. Everyone. So any doubts here? Guys, kindly respond. All right. What is equal to 16, B is equal to 12. We take the input value as 15 and B is 13. Right, right. Oh, good. So arithmetic is done, assignment is done, increment or decrement is done, and then logical is done, and relational also done. So the only operator left, that is conditional operator. Now let us discuss what is conditional operator. Guys, basically this we call it as either conditional, or there is one more name for this, that is ternary operator. So what do you mean by ternary, guys? So already I told you ternary means the operator which takes three operands as input. Three operands as input. So here you have to pass three inputs, okay, to this ternary operator. So basically the ternary operator is represented with question mark followed by semicolon, followed by colon. Question mark followed by colon. So here you have to pass statement 1, statement 2, statement 3. So this is how you represent. So statement 1 should be always condition, guys. Statement 1 should be always condition. If the condition returns true, then output 1 is the answer. Or else output 2 is the answer. So always the statement 1 should be a condition. So condition means what? We already know condition is means it either returns true or false. If true means we will get this as output. True means this one will get as output. If false means this one will get as output. So wait, let me take one example and I'll show you problem. So assume I have int a is equal to 10, int b is equal to some 5. Now assume I want to check which is the largest number. So what I will do, I will give the condition. A is greater than B, I will give. I will assume if this is true, then obviously if A is greater than B means, if it is true means which is the greater? A is the greater. Or if it is false, B is greater. Simple. Now check the condition. 10 is greater than. True or false? True. True means which one will be the output? A. So A means what will be the output here? 10. Understood, guys? Understood or not? Yes. So true means A will be the output, false means B will be the output. Yes. So listen, the same thing we'll check. Int A is equal to 10, int B is equal to some 5. So I will just assume here. So A is greater than B. I will assume if this is true means obviously A is the greater. So A will come or else B will come. So now what will be the output here, guys? So 10 is greater than 5, true means obviously A. So what is the A value? A value is 10. So output will be, see, output is 10. In case, if I make it as 15, assume, then what happens? 10 is greater than 15. False. False means obviously B. So what is the value of B? B value is 15. So 15 will be out. So if it returns true, statement 1 will be the output, or else statement 2 will be the output. Understood or not, everyone? Understood? Yes. So this is how ternary will work. So now I will give you one small task that you have to do using ternary operator. That is, write a Java program to check whether the given number is even or odd. Okay. So assume there is a number. Okay, there is one number. So what is your job is you have to check whether the number is even or odd. If it is even, you have to print even. If it is odd, you have to print odd using ternary operator. Okay. Yeah. So kindly do it and paste the code. Let me check. So take 2 minutes of time. So just paste your code in the chat box. Let me check. Understood now? There is one number. You have to check whether the number is even or odd. If it is even, print even. If it is odd, print odd using ternary operator. Make it fast. Vamsi Krishna, check. You have done small minor mistake. Check properly. 2 mistakes you have done. Check properly. Hey, Anil Kumar, I told to solve it using ternary, not using decision making statements. I told you to solve using ternary operator. No, I told to check even or odd. Yes, Haripriya, correct. Listen, guys, it's very simple. So assume there is one number. Assume there is a number. That number is nothing but A. Okay, some number is there. So how can you check that if it is true or false? Sorry, if it is even or odd. So A modulus of 2 is equal to 0. If this condition is true, blindly I will say it is even. So it is a string, I need to print using double quotes, or it is what? Odd. So now check, 10 modulus of 2 is equal to 0. Yes, true. True means what? Even. See, that's it. It is a string, you have to print it using double quotes. See, even. Okay. For example, I'll give this as 13. So if it is even, now, no, it is odd. Say check in this case, I will get odd using ternary operator. Understood? Understood or not? Now listen. Now we will solve little more complex. Okay. Write a program to check the biggest among three numbers. Okay. So let us not take this. Int a is equal to some value is there. Question mark means some value. Int b is equal to some value is there. Int c is equal to some value is there. Now what is our job? Now we have to find biggest among three numbers using ternary. Again I will mention using ternary. Don't show your over talent. I want using ternary. How will you solve? Using ternary operator you have to solve. Biggest among. I have three numbers. A, B, C I have. Find the biggest number among the three numbers. Will you do it? Okay, at least try. Let me check. Right. Using ternary operator you have to do. So you have to print the largest among three numbers using ternary. Let's try it. If you are unable to do also not an issue. Just try it. Unable to understand? Okay, see. Vaishnavi. No, Vaishnavi. You cannot do like that. Okay, listen. Okay, at least two people have tried. Okay, very good. Listen, I will do it. Let's see, it's very simple. Listen carefully. It's not so much difficult, but at least two people have tried. I am very happy for them. So A value, B value, C value. I don't know. Some three values are there. I have to find the biggest among three. Okay, listen here. You can solve later. No, not right. Listen here. I'll tell you. So what you have to do is, so how can we find the biggest among three here? So first, if I want to know biggest among three, first I have to compare A and B. So if I compare A and B, definitely I will get one out. So either A or B, definitely I'll get one out. Okay. So with that result, whatever the result I'll get, with that result, I need to compare with C. And if I compare with this result and if I compare with the C, finally I will get one result. That is nothing but final result. So that is what I need to find. First, I will compare A and B, guys. So I will get one result. With that result, I will compare with C. So then I will get the final result. Understood the logic? Understood everyone what I am going to do here? Okay, listen. So first what I will do, I will compare A and B now. I will check. I will assume whether A is greater than B or not. I will check. If this condition is true, which one will be the greatest, guys? If A is greater than B, if this is true, which is the greatest? A? Yes, obviously A. Correct. Now, with that A, I need to compare with C. If A is greater than C or not. If A is greater than C, then A will be the output, or else C will be the output. Or if it is false, then which is the greatest? When B will be the greatest. Now I have to check with C. If B is greater than C, then B is the output, or else C is the output. Understood, everyone? That's all. Understood or not? Yes, understood. Clear? So let us solve this. First, I will check A is greater than B or not. If A is greater than B, then I have to check with which one first? A. Means A is the greatest. So I'll check A is greater than C or not. Because A is greater than B means if A is greater, then again I have to check with C, which is the greatest or not. If this is true, A will be the output, or else C will be the output. Or if it is false, if the condition is returning false, then obviously B is the greatest value. Now I have to check with if B is greater than C or not. If it is true, then B will be the output, or else C will be the output. Okay, now tell me the A value. Tell me any value. Yes, tell me. Okay, 2. Okay, fine. Let me take A value as 2. Yeah, tell me what is the B value. So B as 3. Okay, B as 3. Tell me the C value. 7. Okay, let us take 7. Now tell me, guys, which is the highest among this? Obviously C. So what should be the output here? 7 should be the output. Yeah, let us check that. Am I getting 7? Yes. Okay. Now let us make this A value as 12. Now which should be the output? Now 12 should be the output. Shall we check? Are we getting 12? Yes. Suppose now let us make this B as 23. Now which is the greatest here? Now 23 is the greatest. So shall we check the output now? See 23. Everyone able to understand? Understood or not, guys? So simply trace it, you will understand. First check. 12 is greater than 23. True or false? False. False means directly control go to statement 2. Now check. What is the value of B? The B value is 23. So 23 is greater than 7. True. True means which one? B. B means which value? 23. So directly the output will be 50. So that is what I am getting. 23. Clear, guys? Everyone able to understand? So any doubts in this operator concept? Arithmetic, assignment, logical, increment or decrement, relational, conditional. Any doubts? Once again, explain logic, sir. So where you are finding difficulty, Anil Kumar, in logical? Conditional, you have doubt. Yeah, where? Tell me. Where in conditional? So which one you did not understand? Which one you did not understand? Okay, this program. Listen, guys. So wait, it's very simple. So let me take some random values only. So listen carefully. It's nothing. It's very simple. Listen here. Basically, here what I am checking, if I want to know the biggest among three, so whether A, B, C, forget about values. Forget about values. I have three numbers. I should know which is biggest among them. So to find biggest among three, you cannot compare all the three at once. You definitely cannot compare all the three at once. First, you compare first two values. So if you compare first two values, you will get one biggest value. So which is that value? 12. Means A value you will get. So when you compare A and B, you will get A value. So again with this A value, you compare with C. So again, if you compare A and C, A is the biggest. So finally the output is A. Understood this basic concept? Yes. So now listen. So as I have told you, first I have to check whether A is greater than B or not. I have to check. Okay. If this is true, if A is greater than B is true, then which is the greatest? Obviously, A is the greatest. So if A is the greatest, then again, to which one I have to compare? I have to compare with the C. So that is why I will compare A is greater than C or not. If this is true, A will be the output or else C will be the output. In case, if this is false, if this is false means which is greatest? Obviously B is greatest. So again with that B, I have to check with C whether B is greater than C or not. If true, then B is output or else C is output. That's all, guys. Understood or not? The syntax is known, it's tricky to search. No, nothing tricky. You have to just understand it. So yes, so any doubts? Okay, in any of the operators you have doubt, ask me again, I'll try to explain. So no doubts, no internary. Okay, then next one. Any doubts? So logical someone asked. So which one? Kindly let me know, I'll explain it again. So which operator, guys? Assignment operator. See, assignment operator is very simple. Assignment operator is like equals to something. Listen. Assume I have int a is equal to some 10, int b is equal to some 5, assume. So basically these assignment operators are equals, plus equals, minus is equal, multiplication is equal, division is equal to, and modular division is equal. So the name itself says assignment. So here equals operator is used to assign this 10 to A. And here also equals operator is used to assign this 5 to B. Same way, how equals operator is used to assign, the same way these are operators also same. The working procedure is exactly same. But what is the difference? Let me tell you. Wait guys, just a second. There is some issue with this application, I guess. So see, I'll do like this. A plus is equal to B. A minus is equal to B. A into is equal to B. A divided by is equal to B, and A modular division is equal to B. So here how it works is, this statement is similar to A is equal to A plus B. It is exactly similar. So how you are writing this statement, for that this is the shortcut. Both are same. This is expanded form. This is short form. Okay. So how does this work? A plus is equal to B. Means A value is 10 and B value is 5. 10 plus 5 is 15, and that 15 is getting stored into A. So initially A value is how much? Initially A value is, now I am assigning 15 to that. Now this becomes how much? 15. And that 15 will get substituted. But I'm using that A, right? So what is stored inside A now? 15. And that 15 will get substituted. So what is output here? 15. So the same way here also. A is equal to A minus B. So what is the value of A? A value is 15. 15 minus 5. How much? 15 minus 5 is 10. So the 10 will be stored inside A. Now A value becomes 10. So we are assigning that 15 to the 10 to A. So now, and after assigning, so what is stored inside A? 10. So the 10 will be substituted. So 10 will be there. So the same way, guys, here also. Here also, A is equal to A into B. So what is our A value now? A value is 10, B value 5. When 5 are 50, that 50 is stored inside A. Now A value will get modified to 50. And that A is substituted. Means what is stored inside A? 50. So 50 will be the output here. The same thing here also. A is equal to A divided by B. So what is the value of A here? A value is 50 by 5. That is 5 ones are 5 tens are. So that is 10. Again 10 is stored inside A, and now again this 50 will be replaced with 10 again. Again A value becomes 10. So finally the 10 will be substituted and 10 will be the output. And A is equal to A modulus of B. So what is the value of A? A value is 10 now, modulus of 5, that is 0. The 0 will be stored inside A. Now finally the value which is stored inside A is 0. And that 0 will be substituted here. So output is 0. And if I print A value, A is system.out.println. A is 0 and system.out.println. B is also 0. Understood or not? Understood or not? Or can't we write A is greater than B and A is greater than C? Okay. A or how or here? No, the syntax is mistake. No, you cannot do that. Here syntax is mistake. No, it is not possible. Syntax is mistake there. Wait. Yes, you can do. A is greater than B. Yes, you can do. Sir, can we have quiz on this? Yes, I'll give you. So again, the next quiz, no, that time I will include all this. No, only A becomes 0, not B. You try, you take pen, you take paper and just solve it, you will understand. Yes, yes, it's correct. It's correct. I told no, it's correct. You can solve. I have just confused, like I didn't observe this. Yes, you can do it. Why? Because you are checking. A is greater than B. So assume my A values are, I'll come to this again. Again, assume this. Assume my A value is 10 and B value is 5. So 10 is greater than 5 and C value is 15. Okay. So definitely there will be one output comes here. Okay. So that you are comparing. If it is true, definitely will get. If it is A means definitely will get A. Or else the output immediately will go to this statement. Yes, it is true. You can write. Same output will come. Yes, yes. You will get same output. I'll include this guys in quiz, guys. So don't worry. So whatever the questions I have no given to you, I'll include in quiz. So need not worry. Yes. So any other doubts? Yes. Any other doubts? Okay. No more doubts. So next week we'll discuss new concept, that is decision making statements and looping statements. We'll discuss in next ones. I guess your attendance link is shared. So kindly go through it and we'll meet next week, guys. Okay. See you. Take care and bye.
Yeah, thank you, Abhishek.
Yes, yes. Okay, Chandana, you can carry on.
Yeah, thank you. You can leave. Okay, guys. I'm sharing the attendance link. So don't forget to mark your attendance. And I have one more announcement regarding tomorrow's session. So tomorrow we are starting with new topic, that is a logical reasoning. So I'm sharing the registration link. If you are registered, it's okay. If your friends and family friends who is missed to register, please share the link to register. Okay. Somebody is asking about WhatsApp link as well, so I will share that also. Okay, any doubts, please ask me in the chat box. I'll try to address it. Or else we'll wind up the session for today. Any questions? Guys, I need a response. Yes or no? No? Okay then. If you have queries, let me know in the chat box. Okay. Yeah, no. Yes, very good. In the YouTube also, I need response from you. Ma'am, I can only attending programming skills. Priyadarshini, why? Weekdays also you can attend, right? So this class is going on 6:30 to 9 o'clock. So I hope you are free on that time. On Monday, test topic. On Monday, there is no test because we are starting new topic on logical reasoning. Okay, tomorrow class evening, ma'am. Yes, 6:30 to 9 o'clock. Weekends only we are conducting 10:30 to 1. Okay, you can attend in mobile, no, Priyadashini, if it is possible. Pujita, just drop an email to edel@excelr.com, okay? Shravani, you have to listen classes and you have to attend, like you have to attend quizzes. You have to mark your attendance as well. So that time only we are counting your attendance, that you are listening classes or not. No, aptitude classes phase 1 is completed. So phase 2 after we will come, okay? We will come with phase 2. Okay, Shravani, you just continue from tomorrow if it is possible. Ma'am, there is class today, Git and GitHub. No, that's happening in weekdays. Ramyashri, no, one time registered means that's enough. Okay, Priyadarshini, just drop an email to edel@excelr.com. I have a mail ID. Yeah, I will share the mail ID in the chat box. Tahsin, it's okay, but we can't able to share yesterday's attendance, okay? Nagavamshi, yeah. One time registration is enough for all the topics. Yeah, yesterday also there was no class. Git and GitHub. Priyadarshini will get respond by within 24 hours. Okay. Okay then. I hope all are done with your queries and all. So we'll wind up the session. Okay. Tomorrow we'll meet on same like 6:30 to 9 o'clock. Okay. Up to then, take care. Bye bye. Have a great day.